In this video, we are going to examine the pros and cons of robot teachers and recommend how robot teachers can be widely used. So, you may want to ask, what are robot teachers? There are two kinds of them: physical robot teachers and virtual robot teachers. Physical robot teachers work with students in a classroom setting, providing instruction and hand-on experiences, like writing assignments, quizzes, and tests. While virtual robot teachers are just computer programs, they can work anytime, anywhere to assist students to learn. The first ever robot teacher, Saya from Japan, was appeared in 2009. Although robot teachers have been developed for 13 years, it is still not widely used. However, in the past few years, more and more countries like Germany, the United States, and China have tried to place robot teachers in the education sector. The adoption of robot teachers has become a heated debate. In Hong Kong, a modern city in Asia, we, students and educators, need to think about what robot teachers can do for the next generation. So, why do we have to use robot teachers? Well, of course robots have their own strengths. Like, they can deliver tailored learning to every student, and even evaluate every response to calibrate when is the best time to move on to the next topic. And most importantly, robot teachers can improve teaching quality and efficacy by relieving teachers' burdens. In a survey conducted by Education Week, teachers are asked to rank the duties that they think AI robots could replace and help them do a better teaching job. 44% of them said taking attendance, making copies, and other administrative tasks. 30% of them said grading. That means robots can help teachers with highly repetitive work, which saves time for teachers, allowing them to focus on one-to-one teaching. However, there are some bad sides of robot teachers. According to Education Week, robot teachers lead to problem of data privacy, as students will share personal information with the robot teacher that they trust, and those information could be stolen by people with bad intentions. However, there is no need to be too afraid that the data of students will be easily shared, as some countries have laws to protect personal data. For example, former USA President Obama introduced the Student Digital Privacy Act to prohibit selling students' personal information to third parties. Moreover, robots can teach interpersonal skills. According to Tech Afghanistan, we spend more time teaching social-emotional skills nowadays, so the human touch is very important. However, robot teachers are not capable of doing that, as they have no imagination and emotions. Also, they can't inspire students as an actual example. In addition, robots do not have emotional intelligence. This could be a huge problem, as robot teachers can't help or encourage students right on cue if they have any mental issues. So obviously, with all these flaws, they cannot fully replace teachers. Then how robot teachers can help students in different learning stages to make improvements?
Well, to answer these questions, let's take a close look at our recommendation. For kindergarten and primary school kids, we don't suggest using robot teachers for normal school time. Because we all know that young children need the most attention and care, but not academic knowledge. so learning interpersonal skills is a key element for them. Compared to a robot teacher who has no emotions, a human teacher is obviously more reliable in guiding them on how to interact with others. That's why robot teachers fall short when facing the need of young school kids. Even though we think robot teachers have all these flaws in teaching young children, we still recommend robot teachers to be an extra educational tool after class. Just like Ruby, a storytelling robot, helps kindergarten children pick up foreign languages effectively with educational games. From the case of Ruby, we can tell that these kinds of robots add a spite to engage students' interest in new knowledge. It is true that robots are not qualified teachers, but good navigators of new fields of knowledge. But it's not the same case in second and tertiary education. Secondary and university students have higher learning autonomy than the younger ones. They need less attention and care from instructors as well. That's why we recommend robot teachers assist human teachers in second and tertiary institutions. Take Robot Yuki as an example. He's a teaching assistant at the Philipps University of Marburg. He can assess students' academic performance, what they need, and give them tasks. Some students do find that they become more hardworking with Yuki. So when it comes to teaching repetitive tasks like experiments and training, robots might be more capable than humans. And that means students can improve their performance remarkably with both human and robot. And just like the physical ones, we think virtual robots can also play a role as teaching assistants because they possess holistic knowledge and can give instant feedback to students who have any questions. Especially during the pandemic, students nowadays spend more time on self-learning. By that, virtual robot can do us a favor. Well, from Education Week, Joe, a professor at Georgia Tech, adopted the online teaching assistants with only one robot among all humans. It turns out, students found that virtual robot responds faster than human, which means virtual robots can perform more effectively and they are more beneficial to students. After our evaluation, we reckon robot teachers can't fully replace human teachers as they can never get in touch with students like real humans. But for the sake of the next generation, they can act as teaching assistants under human supervision. We also suggest robot teachers in kindergarten and primary schools can be used as extra assistants after regular classes. Robots indeed can make a fundamental difference to all of us. Taking advantage of robot teachers, some students do absorb knowledge faster. But as a part of the academic world, it is our responsibility to understand what the future trend will bring to us. We hope this video can give you a clear understanding and a new perspective on robot teachers. Thanks for watching.